Well, hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. It's Direwolf20 on the Primus server. And I forgot a couple things about this farm. The most important being that we had to pump dirt in. I wasn't sure about that. I discovered it after I recorded, so I put a little text box in the video. But what this thing actually does, it plants humus and then it uses dirt and then we get sand back. Which is kind of good because we can use the sand. But I recorded the episode right before bed and then I checked this thing in the morning and I just had a ridiculous amount of charcoal already. So I had to turn the thing off. We need to make some deep storage units. There's so much stuff that we need to do. I don't really mind playing a little more slowly like I am. But at the same time, I go to do things and I'm like, oh, well, I haven't done this yet. Or I haven't done that yet. So I'm learning to deal with it. Overall, I think it'll be good because I can really plan things out. So I gave a suggestion to Monkey Puzzle. During one of my streams, I ran to the end and I grabbed a couple ender lilies and then I link booked out of there. And he took my suggestion and he left us a little gift. So thanks, Monkey Puzzle. I appreciate it. He split it up, I think, between me and Cat Dog, which is cool. Six more ender lilies will be better than just the one. So I'm kind of leery of doing things like this because if I change my mind or whatever, people are like, hey, what happened? But I've kind of made a new base layout. You can see it on the map. And I don't know the specifics, but I figure everything inside the gravel will be the interior. And then, obviously I would have liked to have the tree farm right here, but I didn't want whatever building to interfere with the leaves. And it may not. I mean, it might be fine, but if a super tree grows, you never know. So I'd rather keep it a little separate, but this is what we're looking at right now. And I need to turtle out this chunk. Each one of these rooms is a chunk. That's kind of the way I built it. And I was playing around with a couple of ideas, but so this will be a room and then one on each of the corners. And then out here, I figure I could put Botania stuff or, if we need to make a wheat farm, probably put a wheat farm right there. I was thinking about doing Steve's carts for that. And Fuego just released a video. He's using Steve's carts for a tree farm, which was always one of my favorites. I just did that pretty recently in the TPPI series that I stopped to come play here. So that's why I went with forestry. So I have made a Mac Daddy cleaver. I named it Reaganomics. I've been naming all my things after presidents. I've got Teddy Roosevelt, we got Lyndon B. Johnson, and my lumber axe is Harry S. Truman. I don't know why, but Lyndon Johnson was the first name that popped into my head, so I just went with the presidential theme. So this thing, Reaganomics, 70% for beheading, and we have 15 wither skeleton noggins. So I'm not going to kill the wither during the episode, but I am going to kill a few of them. I don't remember what I need the stars for. Importantly, probably most importantly, once I kill the wither, I can fly as a bat, which will come in handy for building. I'm probably not going to use it for anything else. So I think that's that. We need some ender chests. I need to find out what I did with my turtle. I think he's still downstairs. Yes. Oh, man. Ooh, that was close. I'm not going to cut that out. And look at that. Brink came for a visit. We were talking earlier. He wanted to see where I was so that he didn't pick a building spot too close. Are you kidding me? Did my magnet not get that? Do I still have it? I do. I'll be right back, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, so with the acquisition of a few more ender lilies and some endstone, I feel a little more comfortable spending the ender pearls to make some item conduits. So what I figure I do is I make an ender chest, run the turtle, and then just load that chunk over there, and then just bring all the stuff back here. I'll take the chunk loader off the tree farm. So let me make some conduits, and I think I'm going to have to alloy smelt them. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some pulsating iron, which is just an ender pearl and an iron. Actually, it shouldn't take that long. I haven't done any upgrades to these things yet. So I'll cook this up and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I kicked Brink out. He was generating some terrain and I was lagging pretty hard. So I went ahead and cooked up some of the conduit binder. And this stuff, I mean, these conduits are actually pretty cheap. I don't even know if you use the pulsating iron ingot, use it for the photovoltaic things. That's really it. So, I mean, that's cool enough. So we'll go ahead and make all of these into conduits. I'm just kidding about kicking Brink off, guys. I actually was talking to him and I was lagging, so I asked him if he was generating terrain because he's looking for a new base. And he said he'd be back in a few minutes. So let's plant the ender guys first. I don't really know where to plant them. Let's plant them outside. We'll just put them right here. Since I don't really have an automatic way to farm them yet. I'm thinking about seeing if the Steve's cart will do it, but I don't think it will. Oh, I missed one. Whoops. Alright, so we'll check on those periodically. So what do we need now? Ender chest. Let me craft that as well. Totally forgot about that. And I'm not going to make you sit through it. Alright, we got 2 ender chests. And I guess I'm still yellow. That's the color I used last time. So I'm just probably going to put this in the middle of the floor here. I should see if anyone left anything in the white. They did. Hi. Hi. I waved, although you couldn't see it. Alright, so yellow, or yellow, white, rather. Let's put some stuff away. I don't know where I've been keeping my endstone. So how I've been doing this is I've got a trash can and I've got the item filter set for cobble, dirt, and gravel. Just because I didn't feel like making barrels for those things downstairs. So I suppose actually what we could do is we can rearrange this a little bit. We'll put our ender chest right there. We'll run the conduit past those 3 barrels. We're going to disable that one. We need to change all these to insert. And this one needs to be extract no signal. So we'll run them by the barrels so that we'll get, you know, I guess I probably better put one on the dirt also. So that if we do find any, we'll at least fill up the barrels. And then any extra, we'll just run right past the trash can. And we'll put the item filter in it. So we'll fill up the barrels and then everything else will get deleted. And then I'm just going to put one iron chest here because we shouldn't get more than an iron chest full of actual good stuff from one chunk. So I think I'm just going to refill this guy with blaze rods because I have them and I don't really need them for anything else at the moment. And I'm going to need some more. Alright, fuel limit reached. So now all we need to do, I wonder if I can sleep. Of course not. It seemed pretty dark. So we need to snag this chunk loader. I guess I could always just increase the size of it, but I really don't want to load any more than I have to. So I put torches where I need to turtle out. This is going to serve two purposes. It'll allow me to gather more resources, obviously, but I need to turtle it out for the base design anyway. At least I think I do. Alright, let me take a quick count. $14. Should have known that already. So let's pop this thing right here. We'll turn it down to one chunk and we're going to excavate 14. And our cobblestone and dirt that went in the thing are already exported into the barrels. Yep, okay, good. So, one thing I did not consider, this is going to be very bad, watch this. If I go home and then come back there, I'm going to fall if I don't either make a new link book or put a block right here. Let's actually do that. I need to make sure that we don't fall to our death. Because that's just the kind of a pain we really don't need at this stage in the game. Alright, that's all good. Let me go ahead and grab a little dirt to put around there. That is maybe subconsciously, oh, my excavator's still broken. That may be subconsciously why I started the turtle down low. I don't know, maybe it was. So this should not interfere at all. And before I come over here to build, I will have already killed one of the wither guys, so it won't be an issue. Alright, so that's all good. We'll do a quick test. We'll put both of those in there. Netherrack should end up in that iron chest we have. And the dirt should end up in the barrel, obviously. Yep, look at that. So all of our ores will end up here. Well, everything that's not sand, dirt, gravel, or cobblestone. So I think that'll do it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think about the Steve's Cart wheat farm. Hopefully I mentioned that at the beginning of the episode. It's early. I may have totally forgotten. I'm going to do a few things after the episode. I'm going to craft every single thermal expansion machine that we're going to need. I'm going to kill as many withers as I have skulls for. I can kill 5 of them. And I need to do a couple other things, but it's just like crafting things and maintenance. So I may go ahead and make a couple of deep storage units. We'll see about that. We really need one for the cobblestone and stuff. We need to get working on the bedrockium ingots, since that takes so long. I forgot to start it the other day. So that'll do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, on the Steve's Cart wheat farm. I was thinking about using that. If you have no opinion, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to use Mine Factory for sure. And we already have a forestry farm, so the Steve's Cart seems like the obvious solution. Additionally, I've been streaming a little more often lately. And I think that I'm shooting for like Tuesdays and Thursdays for a couple hours when I get home from work, probably starting around 3:30 Central Time. That's GMT -6. So if you're around, pop in, check me out, hang out for a little while. If you're not already a follower, head on over to Twitch and follow, or just follow me on Twitter, because I don't think the Twitch email alerts work all that well, and I know that it sends a tweet out every time I start streaming. So that'll do it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments or anything like that down below. I'll see you next time.